So, welcome to today's trade recap. I'll be going over how I lost 44 across two accounts. So, that is how I lost $968 on the day during the NASDAQ. So, let's get into it. Looking at the higher time frame. Looking at the higher time frame, we were in this 4-hour bullish gap, and there was this was the 1 hour bearish higher low, 1 hour bearish fair value gap tap in and displacement. So I was bullish. So going into market open, we got this huge dump. So market open either expands towards a draw or it manipulates. So we got this huge dump and formed an SMT inside a key level, inside a 4-hour gap. So if this huge move was a distribution towards a draw, which is we either expand towards a draw or manipulate in the opposite direction. So if we are expanding towards a draw, then this move would have been continued, and this move up here proved that this was the manipulation, because then this is failed displacement, it didn't follow through. So this is the manipulation with an SMT and distribution, and that became clear once we hit this high right here. So 1 hour fair value gap tap in for ES. So boom, I became bullish for SMT. If we go lower, then this distribution should have continued, and this is failed displacement in bearish. So if you look at 30-second, this 30-second bearish displacement should have continued if we were bearish, but then this move right here proved that we are bullish. Anyways, it was decided that we are bullish once we reach this high. Then I entered with my stops. Stop. Okay, where was my fucking stop? Okay, my stop wasn't protected. I didn't move my stop though, but shit. Okay, so this is my trade. The one trade I ended up taking, it stopped me out by tick and then hit my take profit. But so I was right on the direction, and basically we came all the way. I entered here because I knew we were bullish, and then if we were bullish, I knew this 5-minute gap would hold. So it was based on the fact that this 5-minute gap holds, and it just ticked me out and then hit my TP. That's it. We are bullish, and we actually came down into EQ. It was a tap into EQ. So using my own model, this is protected. So if we're bullish, then I could have bottom ticked this bitch. But this is the one trade I ended up taking. It was a good trade because my stop loss was the fact that we would respect this 5-minute gap and we would push up higher. Stop me out probably. Yeah, it wasn't a good idea to. My stop loss isn't protected. Yeah, I'll note that out. So stop loss wasn't protected, and that's it. It distributed towards a draw. Distributed towards my draw, and then I decided to hop in back in here after this displacement, knowing that I was right, but I trailed below this 1 minute fair value gap tap in, which is pretty stupid. Note, like, based on the fact that if this comes down, then it's failed displacement on 1 minute, which is true, but like I trailed my stop loss to here, which is a very valid stop loss if this trade would be valid, and then it hit my TP, and that's pretty much it. I exited here, self-sabotaged here. This is a good ass trade, but I didn't have a protected stop loss again. I should need to note that overall the direction was right, and it was just poor trading because my stop loss wasn't protected. So just need to take note of that. Also, I took a loss in Asia. This is my draw on equity, a wickless daily gap, and this is the trade I took. Stops above this 15-minute breaker, and once we got this right here, I trailed to this 50-minute order block, which probably was, it's Asia session, like I need to understand that, like we might get super choppy. So that's kind of what happened. I trailed and I got stopped out for a loss, but there was actually no need to trail. This is actually a good ass trade. But anyways, it was right on the direction. Poor trade execution here as well, and that's it. I paid the price. So that's it, man. Peace.